Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. This is Kendrick Dick for your NXT ring report for the Pro Wrestling Show. For NXT Heatwave, right here, Carmelo Hayes and his number one contender challenger, Wes Lee. They set the battle for the NXT Championship on the show. The Mercy Swords to put the second week. And come to the lane, we'll be there. Heatwave main event. Also, too, 6 tag team matches. Raw just today, Lucha World Champion, Rhea Ripley, and her Dominic Mysterio, North American Champion, she takes on Dragon Lee Law Bacteria. And the Desmond Days, Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley, they like to keep their own, have that group not being broken up, but they got to manage to teach these two, Dragon Lee and Lava Kira, a lesson in respect about who runs NXT. We'll get that in a minute. Plus, too, they're not dragging off, taking on Trick Williams in the opening match of Heatwave. They're going to battle. Ivan out takes on Ava Reigns, Alon's daughter, and too, the Heritage Cup is online. Nathan Frazier, Kansas Cup against Warren Dog. All this and more when the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Chris Victor. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and share. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. This is the Pro Wrestling Show. Once again, Pro Wrestling Show is in live and in living color. So let's get things started with this. We told you that it's not dragging off was in action. You're not dragging off looking forward to putting away, getting a win or something. And he blames Trick Williams. Trick Williams been on a roll as of late. I don't know if Trick Williams trying to want to get himself a win or something. But Trick Williams, he's been trying to get off of Carmelo Hayes' back for a long time. He wants to be his own man's man. And the only way to do so is you got to take on Dragunov. Dragunov knows a thing or two about winning a match. Dragunov coming off a win with Trick Williams. Trying to get himself something to look forward to do. Trick Williams taking on Dragunov in a match. Trick Williams looking forward to silence his critics. He's not under Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams had to showcase what he can do, his abilities in the ring. He took on this is what happened earlier in the match. Carmelo Dragunov taking to Trick Williams. Trick Williams even trying to trying to block Dragunov's punch. Even with this, Dragunov did another move. Dragunov did another maneuver. You can show it. It's just our cameras are a little bit toasty and stuff right here. This is one right here. Trick with a knee strike to Dragunov. Even to the point that Trick showing Dragunov showing Trick Williams he means business. Dragunov won the match over Trick Williams by defeating Trick Williams decisively. In the match, Dragunov looking confident as well. Dragunov won his match over Trick Williams. Trick Williams put up a nice effort. Just wasn't the effort enough for poor old Trick Williams. Well, a little bit. This what happened right here went down with Dragunov pinned Trick Williams right here to get the win and stuff with that maneuver. Well, Trick was kind of blessing himself. He kept looking at the NXT Championship, and I think we're going to see Trick Williams turn heel against Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo probably don't see it yet, but Like I said, only time will tell. You can tell right here. Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Carmelo looking at the friendship, but Trick's looking way more than a friendship. Trick wants to be NXT champion, and he sees that Carmelo is in his way. And only time will tell how this friendship is going to evolve, going down sooner rather than later. Also, too, um, in another match right here that was happening right here, uh, a mixed tag team match. The Judgment Days, Rhea Ripley, and Dominic team up against Dragon Lee and Riccara, where we know that um, they was doing stretches. Dominic doing stretches with Rhea Ripley. I don't know what's going on. You can tell these little birds are in love. These kids are in love indeed. Well, we know that their match was coming up. It's right here. As you see right here, Rhea Ripley showing her impressive strength right here. Doing a suplex into Inner Dragon to Lara Kura. Lara Kura had to get something on Rhea Ripley. This match was just filled with Rhea Ripley with those tree trunk legs. Even to the point that Rhea Ripley was kind of a little bit stunned stuff of what was going on with her. She was kind of like not feeling it. So, well, we saw that and we saw this that Rhea Ripley dominated on Lara Kura. Even to the point that Lara Kura tried to get Rhea Ripley's attention. Rhea Ripley using her as a weapon until Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley's who she'll meet. I don't know why Raquel Rodriguez even came to NXT. But the fiery Raquel Rodriguez coming down to NXT to kind of get her hands on Rhea Ripley. We know these two women will meet at Payback, and what a Payback match is going to be for these women. These women attacking the holy daylights out of each other. So we could be seeing them beating each other up, beating each other's tail up down the road, and we'll see how that's going to play out eventually down the road. Rhea Ripley lost the match. Raquel Rodriguez called Rhea Ripley and Dominic their match against Dragon Lee and Raquel Rodriguez, well, Lakiria, whatever her name is, pulling up the difference and stuff in the match. So, like you said, Raquel and Rhea, they got unfinished business. I guess they're gonna continue that on Monday on Raw. So we'll have to wait and see on how that's gonna play out eventually. Also, too, the Heritage Cup is online. Told you that Nathan Frazier. We can show Nathan Frazier right quick. Nathan Frazier has been a thorn. We can find Nathan Frazier's photo. We'll get that a little bit. But speaking of that, Dominic having problems with Mustafa Ali wants to be North American champion. He's setting his sights on Dominic Mysterio. Dominic kind of realizing what it could be between these two down the road. So we could see that coming up. Also, too, the Heritage Cup is online. The Heritage Cup was online as Nathan Frazier defended his cup against Norm Dar. You know, Norm Dar has been on a losing streak and has lost his self confidence in himself as of late. He wants to be Heritage Cup winner, but this was his shot to become the Heritage Cup winner. Norm Dar came out there with his group, the Mega Four, whatever the hell they want to call it with him. It was kind of ridiculous. And Jim Cornette puts it out best. Well, Nathan Frazier went against Norm Dar, and this is a picture to picture situation. Him Norm Dar tried to figure out a way to upset Nathan Frazier. He got his fingernails painted. Didn't know that. Well, Noam Dar had got the first round, but then Noam Dar won the second round. It was mirrored about 2 seconds later until Lash Legend got involved and helped her team, help her boy win the match and win the Heritage Cup. But Noam Dar wins the Heritage Cup over Nathan Frazier once again. I can't believe that. But hey, only time will tell on that. Speaking of that, Tiffany Stratton came out there. Tiffany Stratton, she's looking for a challenger for her women's championship. Tiffany Stratton wants somebody to step up. She had a lot of the NXT women try to step up to go against her. Tiffany Stratton, we saw Gigi Dolan and the rest of them try to do that. Still didn't work whatsoever. Well, there was Noam Dar and Nathan Frazier. This was a little bit earlier on, and we can show you that what went down and stuff. Noam Dar and Nathan Frazier. But then we saw that Tiffany Stratton, we get jump back to Tiffany Stratton because it was off topic. A lot of the women, Roxanne Perez even got a shot at Tiffany Stratton. A lot of women put Tiffany Stratton in her place. Tiffany Stratton might have to realize that she's got to find a way and stuff to get off these women's good side. But hey, one time will tell for Tiffany Stratton. Speaking of that, um, this was going on too. Um, you tell Tia here, and you can show Tia here. Please show Tia here, please. Tia here, right here, and Lacey James. They're gonna be having a match soon, rather than later, but we could see that probably coming down eventually between them two. Um, hey. Also, too, the Creed brothers. We saw Ava Rain; she was in action. It turned out to be the Creed brothers. Ava Rain went against Ivory Nile. Ivory Nile lost her match against Ava Rain. Ava Rain picks up the win. Well, Ivory Nile won. Ava Rain, what's going on with that? But you can tell the Creed brothers are coming back. This time, they're gonna be in a match, but next week they'll go against the Diane 1-on-1. And the Creed brothers win. They're back in NXT. Kind of thought they were gonna go to Raw or SmackDown, but that wasn't the case. Like I said, we have to wait and see what's going on with that. But the Creed brothers will be in action this week. We'll see them in action against Dyad next week. So only time will tell. The Creeds can find a way to win. We'll have to wait and see that. Speaking of that, Von Wagner, he was in action. Von Wagner was in action against Baron Corbin. Did not see this match coming. Von Wagner getting an opportunity in a lifetime to go against Baron Corbin. You know, these two big men want to really beat the living holy hell out of each other. What a way to do so in a match that fits both their bills and stuff. Von did get the win over Baron Corbin. Von did defeat Corbin in the match, but this was what happened right here. Braun Breaker came out of nowhere. Braun decided to take matters on his own hand and attack Von Wagner. So this feud between Braun Breaker and Von Wagner is far from over. You can tell, Braun Breaker had that just t-shirts and the best spear in the business. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, the best spear in the business. He speared that man's shoes off in the match. Best spear in the business. He looks like he act like his dad and he act like his father. He's his dad's father and uncle's father. So we'll see that coming up a little bit between them two. Now we told you that NXT Championship match is online. Two African American men Carmelo Hayes and Wes Lee battle for the NXT Championship. This match right here was that lived to his promise between these two men. Who's gonna leave out as the NXT champion? We told you last week, Carmelo Hayes and Wes Lee had a contract signing to determine who was gonna lead NXT as the North American champion. Carmelo Hayes claims he is him, and I guess he is him indeed. Carmelo showcasing that he wants to be a fighting champion, a proven champion. But Carmelo doesn't realize that jealousy awaits him, and jealousy is just hanging around him. You know, his former friend, his so-called friend Trick Williams, decided to take matters on his hands and look at the title. I kind of figured, and I told you earlier, if you remember previous archives, that Carmelo needs to worry about Trick because Trick is a little bit jealous and angry that he's no longer the NXT champion and stuff. So we see that, and you can tell Carmelo and Trick, they might be having a friendship, but that friendship is eventually going to turn the corner. Well, like we said, with the NXT title on the line, all bets are off. Friendships are out the window between Carmelo and Wes Lee. They did a good match. Wes Lee starting off trying to take Carmelo down. You see right here, Wes Lee with that twisted 450 splash. Even to the point Carmelo tried to take Wes Lee down as well. His sopacia right here. But Carmelo tried to do everything. Even Wes Lee tried to fight harder, trying to stand still, step still. Went to the barricade, knocking Wes Lee out. Carmelo hit that move cannot miss and got the 1-2-3. Carmelo Hayes emerged victorious over Wes Lee. Carmelo Hayes getting himself prepared. So Carmelo Hayes wins over Wes Lee tonight. Another sight for Carmelo Hayes defeating Wes Lee. He moves on, defeating Wes Lee in the main event. That was what it once was. So Carmelo Hayes getting the opportunity, winning over Wes Lee like he did last week. That he was going to tell Wes Lee he was going to beat him, and he did beat him tonight on the NXT Championship. All right. That does it for the NXT Ring Report here. So we know Heat Wave is over. It was so a good Heat Wave, but hey, it was what it was. All right. Thank you for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Presents the NXT Ring Report. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. On the road to All In. I'll be your host, Ken Dixon, and so long. And thank you for watching the NXT Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling